Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. There has been another fatal shooting on the streets of Halifax.
The latest last night, just steps from Halifax Police Headquarters.
It was an overnight shooting in Halifax's...
Fatally shot. He was in the driver's seat of this car near the intersection of...
Numbers show that while we're not at a record high in Halifax, we're certainly in an upswing.
I thought we could make a difference. 10 years ago.
10 years a day, bro.
Right, this is where it started, man. You know?
Started from this conversation in the parking lot. Me and you sitting there every day. I'm getting off at work at 4 o'clock in the morning, coming up here to watch you smoke a cigarette and talk about...
I'd be here on the step. I'd be over here on the step, have my cigarette, Peter drive through, and we stand right here and just start talking about how we can be a difference, right? And this is why 902 Man Up is who we are, which is grassroots. That's because it started right here in this parking lot, right? It started right here. I remember, you know, sad moment. We were right here in this parking lot talking about this very thing, how we can make a difference, when right up here, we heard gunshots.
That was when we really started focusing on the conversation and what we would like to do. You know, it'd be nice to have a Black organization that can help our communities out and work with the youth because of all the stuff that's been going on in their communities. We trying to, you know, I see so many things just coming and going, you know. We had everything. We have Needham Center. We had all kinds of places where youth can go. We started seeing all that deteriorating. So we said, you know what? We got to start coming together as Black men and trying to figure out some ways of putting some, giving these kids something to do, really, because that's what it was. There was nothing really to do.
Where are we at now, being Nova Scotia's largest Black employer, potentially Canada's? Brother, when you as a nonprofit organization are able to put money back into your community, there's no better feeling. That's just it right there and then. That's what 902 Man Up does so well, is the empowerment of the African Nova Scotian community. Nobody else wanted to do the work. It wasn't intentional that 902 Man Up went out and got involved in homelessness. We seen an economic opportunity there. You know, it was during the beginning of COVID. Every province was shut down. Nobody was working, right? We looked at this as an opportunity to keep our community employed during a hard time, which was COVID-19. And they were able to continue and survive COVID-19 simply because they were able to work.
It's not that it's just putting food on the table, it's bringing communities together, because we're doing it in a way where it's for us and it's by us, and it's coming from us, people that lived in the communities that did the same, have the same struggles that every one of these youth have.
There would be some people who came, want to be a part of it, and are still with us. There are some people who came, put their time in, and felt they needed to move on. But we thank those individuals who came and supported this movement, because that's what it ended up being, a movement. So everyone played a role in the success of 902 Man Up, whether they're currently with us or moved on to other things.
We bring everybody together so every community gets a chance to work together. It's more than just a job, it's building the gap in the relationships in the communities, right? Because if you got problems with somebody, if you got to work with this guy, you either want the job or you got to move on. It's the way it is. It's bigger than just having a, you know, job. It's more of relationship building too, right?
Do we work with other communities? Absolutely. You know what? And because of our experience as the Black community, we don't like to see any other community hurt. It's not in us to turn our back on them. It's like, you know what? If I can avoid you going through the hardship that I've gone through, I'm going to help you do that. And that's who we are as an organization.
We just keep building. We're building on the need of the communities, you know? You know, a lot of people don't know exactly what we're doing because we don't put everything out there. But, you know, we're in the prison systems now. We're in the courthouses now. You know what I mean? We're down the hospitals now. You know, we're building a team of people that can actually help.
We're here to stay. That was the whole purpose. right, to do something meaningful within the Black communities right across the province, right? And we're getting there. We're still growing. We still have a lot to learn, right? But we also want it to be sustainable, right? That's the important thing for us. As Peter said, for us, by us.